and I don't wanna keep you waiting. I need more, it's not enough to hold. It's falling through the stitching of my soul. What I found, distorted in the bone, something that I hope to call my own. Every part of you is perfect, every piece so divine. Let me suffocate your weakness and the light inside. Every cup will bring us closer to the silence of your mind, atoning from your weakness on my cross of spines. Does it feel the warmth inflicted as the puzzles intertwine? Let me carve away your imperfections. Needs more, it's real within the folds. It's biting at the hand of my control. What I found, breaking through the bones, finality as pure as I have known. Every part of you is perfect, every piece so divine. Let me suffocate your weakness and the light inside. Every cup will bring us closer to the silence of your mind, atoning from your weakness on my cross of spines. From blood arise, separation from the pain. This perfect form brings to suffer your stain. Every part of you is perfect, every piece so divine. Let me suffocate your weakness and the light inside. Every cup will bring us closer to the silence of your mind, atoning from your weakness on my cross of spines.
This is Peter Griffin. You're listening to The Jay Stone Show at RockMetalTalk.com. Thank you, Peter. I'm Jay Stone, and that was Terra Universal with the song Spines. I had to take a little time off. I had problems. For some reason, every time Windows does a critical update or whatever their bullshit update is, my mixing board bleeds channels through, and it's not supposed to work like that. A bunch of guys have been arguing with me that that's how it works. I'm like, well, I've been using it since October, and the only time this happens is when there's a critical update, and I reset the computer back to that date, and it doesn't do it anymore. But I'm done fucking with it. I don't want to connect it to the computer, so I'm using my Blue Ghetto mic, because I'm all about the ghetto, you know. So I don't know exactly how it's going to sound 100%. I did a little test cue before the show, and it sounded alright, but I'm used to having my fucking glorified headphones and microphone and, you know, every little control at my fingertips. So I can't take any Skype, not that any of you have the balls to call in anymore, but whatever. So I opened with Terra Universal. I'm going to play some brand new Andrew W. Boss. Great song. I'm going to play some My Therapy, one of my favorite songs that they put out. Stoke the Fire, which features one of my old guitar players. They're signed to Curtain Call Records, which Sister Kill Cycle announced that they signed a record deal with. And it's funny because all of those guys are distributed like through the Orchard. And I was one of the original people signed to the Orchard when they first started distributing, when the president of Madonna's record label, I guess, left and started that company. So I've been with them since like fucking 1999 to 2000 when they first started. So it's pretty cool to see, you know, that they still distribute my stuff. So, but it's unique. I got the guys from Bile and some industrial labels into that whole thing. So that's how they got started in it. But, you know, things were promised along the way. If I helped certain people, they'd help me out, and I kind of got fucked over in the mix. But it didn't matter because, in essence, I was still distributed through the same company at the end of the day. But that all don't matter now because I'm Jay Stone Radio Man. Fuck the radio too. But yeah, we'll be playing Stoke the Fire, Game Zero, which was sent in to me. I had a couple of issues downloading it, so they resent it. Otherwise, they'd be on the show sooner. And Pitch Black Sunrise as well, so we got a song from them. I'm not going to play too much music. I just want to touch base with everybody, get a show out to the affiliates, iHeart, Spotify, iTunes, all that, Granite Coast Entertainment, Maximum Threshold. I don't know if Moose's Sound Check still plays my show. I send it in. I get press releases from his Metal Coffee, but I don't know if he even broadcasts radio anymore. I just send it to him, but whatever. Since I haven't heard back from him, I just assume keep sending it. Whatever. Even if he checks that email, I don't even know. If you can hear me, if it sounds all right, let me know. Like I said, I'm just using a basic USB mic tonight. I really didn't feel like setting up my other mixing board, even though it's sitting 2 feet from me. I'm customizing Hot Wheels. I'm working at the TV show. Just trying to get shit done. Thinking about starting up a couple little small things like selling my collectibles and Hot Wheels at the flea market. But I got stuff going on in the concert industry as well. And we're thinking about starting another type of a blog. We're going to call it Spaghetti and Meatballs. She's spaghetti and I'm the fucking meatball. But we'll see how that goes as well. We were just talking about it because, we could probably do a radio thing or a written type of blog. There'll be more to come on that if that's going to happen. I'm not sure. So we got a couple of songs to get to. We got some news to talk about. Corey Taylor is saying Imagine Dragons is the new Nickelback, but does the guy know that people call Slipknot the Nickelback of metal? Mike Shinoda is open to find a new vocalist for Linkin Park. I think Linkin Park should find a new Mike Shinoda, to be honest with you. Shit like that's going on. The guy from Slayer's talking shit about the Kardashians. I talk shit, you talk shit, we all talk shit. It's all for the same purpose. It's all for, entertainment purposes. And Greta Van Fleet is postponing shows due to illness. I guess they're sick of themselves. I really don't know what it is. It's not that I don't like them. And speaking of the new Nickelback, I don't know what it is. I just don't like them. I don't like anything about them. I don't think the singer. I just don't like anything about them. It doesn't even have anything to do with popular music because I really didn't listen. I don't listen to radio. Music, I listen to talk radio. So I wouldn't have even heard them knowing that they were getting radio play and popular like that. So I talk about this every once in a while. I heard the song when they first came out on the internet. Something was sent to me through a press release. I didn't like it then. I don't like it now. And that's just how I feel. I don't get it. But you know what? People don't get things that I listen to. So if you enjoy it, it is what it is. I like Ghost. I like stuff that people don't like. But when you think about people's voices, that are out there, Typo Negative wasn't a popular vocal style. And that's amazing, ahead of its time. Faith No More, stuff like that. Alice in Chains, no one sounded like that. No one mumbled like Kurt Cobain. So it is what it is. That's why it's subjective. It's gray. It's music. So it's basically, it is what it is. There's some dude's going to play Hulk Hogan in a biopic. I don't even see any type of resemblance. But whatever. We got a couple of more things to talk about. I don't want to go into too much. Scott Stapp from Creed signed with Napalm Records. Peter Talk from the Monkees died. So Ozzy Osbourne's been in the hospital. It's all stuff you guys know about, but it's interesting to talk about on the show. Just like how many times are they going to write a story that Joe Satriani taught Kirk Hammett and Steve Vai how to play guitar? The guy was a fucking guitar instructor, and they took lessons from him. I mean, what's the story there? It's an exclusive interview. Learn a couple of surprising facts. And this has been known. That's why I don't understand why some of this stuff becomes news. It just at some point it's not even relevant anymore. Some fucking rednecks fucking rolling by on a fucking quad at 100 miles an hour past my fucking studio. Sorry if I offend you as a fucking redneck. Not all of you is a fucking dumbasses, but, you know, it is what it be. I don't make these things up. I don't create these stereotypes. You all do at fucking Walmart. That's what I'm talking about. Fucking, we go to Target now. We fucking moved up. We're moving on up. The beans don't burn on the grill. So with that said, I'm going to play the brand. Fuck it. I'm just going to do it. I was going to make you hold out for the brand new Andrew W. Boss, but I can't hold out. I was going to make you wait till the middle of the show. Fuck that. Leave me alone. Leave him alone. I'll leave you alone. The song's called Left Alone. I'm Jay Stone, and I'm here with Peter Griffin from Family Guy. Yeah, shit. And here it is, Left Alone by Andrew W. Boss, the brand new fucking track, yo.
This is a fight to the death. Thoughts of you that's inclined to never find the happiness that's inside. Been talking here for so long. The Lord knows I tried, but years and years later, these nightmares still haunt the depths of my mind. Tear the spirit open, the darkness closes. You're left alone. Tear the mirror down. The new life overflows. I never in my life thought it'd be this way. Never thought in my dreams I'd be fucked up this way. I've been held back and spit on, talk shit and walked on. Same shit in every other crybaby bitch song. It just made my dick long, my balls dropped in this song. I'm a man now, so you gonna get stepped on. Better know your songs, better say your prayers, better say goodbye, cause